This module looks at various styles for trading and describes which style we'll be focusing on in the DVD. The module also examines two key numbers required for successful trading. Many commentators only refer to one. Finally, the module looks at various timeframes for trading, showing which ones we're focusing on in the DVD. First, styles. There are many styles of trading, but three in particular offer potential opportunities for the spread better. The first looks for pullbacks within the context of a directional bias. The second tries to catch new trends by looking for breakouts from ranges or price channels. The third is really a counter-trend style, which looks for significant price levels which give good odds that any subsequent price movement will be halted at those levels, at least temporarily. The primary style in this DVD is to look for pullbacks in the context of a directional bias. Now let's look at those two key numbers. There's one number that nearly always gets a mention, and that's the percentage of winners out of all trades taken. You'll often see or hear people advertising what they call high probability systems. These are usually primarily entry techniques and are designed to produce a high percentage of winning trades when combined with other techniques. However, making money from trading is not just about getting a high percentage of winning trades. There's another key number to consider, and that's the size of the average win versus the size of the average loss. Traditional long-term trend followers, for instance, will tend to get significantly more losing trades than winning trades, sometimes even in the ratio of 70 to 30. But the successful ones will ride winning trades and cut short losing trades, so that the average size of their winning trades will be many times the average size of their losing trades, perhaps 3 to 5 times. Have you given consideration to what style of trading suits you, in terms of the percentage of winning trades and average size of winning trades to losing trades? Spend a little time thinking about the various systems I'm about to go through. Which one do you think is the best system? Which one would you most like to trade? Wins 75% of the time. Average win the same size as average loss. Does it feel good to you to win this often? Wins 60% of the time. Average win 1.5 times average loss. Perhaps this seems more reasonable to you. Winning more often than losing. Average win more than average loss. Perhaps you think it's easier to find a 60% system than a 75% system. Wins 50% of the time, average win twice the average loss. A coin flip whether you win, but you make money by riding those winners a bit more. Wins 40% of the time, average win 2 3/4 times average loss. How do you feel about a system which loses more often than it wins? Would you trust the system to deliver the required size of average win? Wins 25% of the time. Average win 5 times average loss. Long-term trend followers might love this, but have you the patience and temperament to put up with all those losers? And can you ride the winners for all they're worth? Well, in terms of expected profitability, it may surprise some of you that all these systems produce the same result, excluding transaction costs. Let's run through the arithmetic quickly, and in the workbook this is spelt out a little bit more. This is the outcome after 100 trades, risking 1 unit per trade. First system, 75% winning trades, average win 1, average loss 1, you're 75 up on the winners, 25 down on the losers, net 50 up. Second system, 60% winning trades, average win 1.5 times average loss, you're 90 up on the winners, 40 down on the losers, net 50 up again. 50% winning trades, average win twice average loss, you're 100 up on the winners, 50 down on the losers, net 50 up once more. And then the last two systems, the first one, 40% winning trades, average win 2 3/4, you're 110 up on the winners, 60 down on the losers. Yes, that's net 50 up again. And finally, 25% winners, average win 5, you're 125 up on the winners, 75 down on the losers, net 50 up again. But as we saw just now, from the psychological perspective, these systems are hugely different. The obvious example being that last system. Not many people have the temperament to trade a system that only has 25% winning trades. Statistically, you could easily get 7 or 8 losers in a row. And to get your average win 5 times your average loss, you have to have the stamina to avoid cashing in too early. The strategies in this DVD aim for more winning trades than losing trades, typically between 50 and 60% winners. An average size of winning trades greater than average size of losing trades, typically 1.2 to 1.8. In the workbook, you will find a lookup table so you can explore this area even more. Each column contains a different multiple of average win to average loss. Each row contains a different percentage of winning trades. Assuming each loss is 1, the figures in the table show what profit or loss will be obtained after 100 trades. The workbook also suggests a number of ways to explore the implications of this table. One final exercise you should do here if you have been spread betting either with real money or in a dummy account. Check your records to establish the figures you've been getting for each strategy you've been trading, the percentage of winners, and the average size of winner to average size of loser. What does that tell you? Are there any key issues jumping out at you when you look at your performance statistics? By the way, if you don't have records detailed enough to analyze your performance in this way, I strongly recommend you update your record keeping system to enable you to do so. Finally, let's look at timeframes. For spread betting, I like to divide these into 4 main categories. First, trades which last weeks, the main focus of the book Winning Spread Betting Strategies. The amount of trader time required per trade is generally less, but you get less trades per year than with other timeframes. Next, trades which last about 4 to 20 days, perhaps the heartland of spread betting, and one of the main timeframes covered in the Financial Spread Betting Handbook. Next, the timeframe which is covered mostly in this DVD, the 1 to 3 day trade. This requires more input from the trader, but you get a lot of trading opportunities. Finally, trades which last less than a day. We do look at this in the DVD. This is the most time-intensive time frame for the trader and usually requires the trader's full attention at the screen for the duration of the trade. So those are the 4 time frames again, and as I said, our main focus in this DVD is on the 1 to 3 day time frame. That concludes Module 2.